Hi, this is Roro. Welcome to Roro Rants. This is going to be a short one because I just watched the debate and I know I don't really care because I'm voting for Jill Stein anyway because I live in Maryland. Maryland's a blue state and it's going to go for Hillary anyway. So I have the freedom to be able to support a third party, and I want to support Jill Stein so that the Green Party gets 5% of the vote, hopefully, and will get federal funding for the 2020 election, because I really think we need a third party in this country because the GOP and the Democrats are both very corrupt, and you know, neither party is any good. But anyway, I just wanted to give my 2 cents on the debates. And, you know, I hear some people saying that Trump won the debate. I mean, they must be out of their minds. Trump is definitely not smarter than Hillary. He's not intelligent. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He makes statements that don't make any sense. Yeah, Hillary is crooked, but so is every single politician in Washington. Even with all the WikiLeaks, all the emails, yeah, I read them. And, you know, I've heard about all the horrible things she's done. Yes, she has done many horrible things. But Bush and Cheney started World War III based on lies that 9/11 was started. We found this out through WikiLeaks, that 9/11 was funded by the fucking Saudis. And Bush and Cheney knew this in 2003, and they went to war with Iraq anyway. That is much, much worse than anything that Hillary has fucking done. I don't care what anybody says. Bush and Cheney are the GOP. They started this war. All the GOP support war. They are much, much worse warmongers than the Democrats ever were. Under Clinton, we had peace for the most part. We had, you know, I mean, the Republicans always get us into wars. Always. They are the founders of the military-industrial complex. Back in the 60s, no, they wanted to have peace. But, you know, and JFK did too, but he got shot for that. You know, even the Republicans back then in the 60s, you know, they tried to warn us. Barry Goldwater even tried to warn us against the military-industrial complex. Nobody listened. Now we have the military-industrial complex. And okay, here's my opinion. Now, this part of this is not proven anywhere. I'm going to say this. This is only my opinion. This military-industrial complex, I believe, is stronger than any government. I have a feeling that it doesn't matter who the president is. These wars are going to go on no matter who the president. I don't think our president really is commander-in-chief anymore and has any power over these wars, because Obama wanted to end the war, and then when he got to be president, after a while, couldn't do anything. Why do you think that? I don't know. I haven't heard anything. I don't have a clearance or anything. I'm just, from what I'm reading and from what I'm seeing, you know, Bernie Sanders, you know, was so gung-ho about all this. He wanted to be president, all this. As soon as he went into that meeting with Obama, same thing with Elizabeth Warren. After they met with Obama, whatever they heard made them change their mind. They endorsed Hillary. I don't think they want any part of it. So, you know, Hillary will play ball. She will be able to deal with the powers that be, whoever the fuck they are, the military-industrial complex, and still hopefully give us health care and gay rights and civil rights, and, you know, not make our children starve and not make our old people go broke because they get sick, and not have all those horrible fucking things that happened when the Republicans are in office. I don't want the fucking Republicans, because you know what? Trump, I don't care what the fuck he is about. He's a fucking Republican. And he will repeal Obamacare. He will cut Social Security. He will cut Medicare. None of that will even be an issue. Whereas, at least with Hillary, if the House and the Senate are Democrat and they pass laws that will try to help us, she won't be able to veto them because she is a Democrat and she won't be able to. She's at least fighting for a few things for us. She may not be able to end World War III, and she may not be able to stop us from selling arms and making weapons and stuff, but she's going to help us to get health care and feed our children and stuff, which is a little better than what we were under the Republicans. So, you know, I hate these wars. I hate all this. I'm voting for Jill Stein. I like her plan. Save the planet, survival, and all that. But if I have to choose between Hillary and Trump, for America, I would choose Hillary because she has the best plan for Americans. For the rest of the world, neither one of them are any good. They both suck. So stop giving me this bullshit that because Hillary's corrupt, that Trump is any fucking better. He's going to be just like every other Republican. He's going to get into office and the Republicans are going to take over like they did with Reagan. And Reagan sat around and let them do whatever the fuck they want. The same thing happened to Bush. He was too stupid to do anything. He let Cheney take over and do whatever the fuck they want. When Republicans are running, they get some showman to have the personality and the charm, and they get him to be president, and then the Republican administration takes over and they wreak havoc and do whatever the fuck they want. So Trump can talk a big talk, but he comes with the Republicans, and he's not going to be able to do a fucking thing. So I am pissed, and there's my rant for tonight. There was something about the debate that I wanted to point out, but I am so wound up, I don't even know if I can remember it, because my heart is like going 210. I'm going to have a fucking coronary here. What was it? It was something that they pointed out, and I said, no, that's not true. You know what? I don't even fucking remember now. I'm going to have to put it in the comments. All right, this is Roro Rants. This is probably my worst video, and I yelled and I screamed and I'm sorry and I cussed, and I hope my mom doesn't see this. Sorry, Mom. Bye. Oh yeah, this is what I meant to talk about. It's the discretionary spending. This is our budget. This was for 2015, and actually the 2016 one will probably be the same. The projected one is the same. If you look at this now, in the debate, Trump said that, or no, the moderator said that the discretionary spending budget for entitlements was over half of our discretionary spending. Now, this, as you can see here, is not true at all. Okay, the thing that is pretty much half of our discretionary spending is in defense. If you look at entitlements, it makes up probably, I guess, veterans benefits, income security, health. So those would be probably these three things right here. These little things right there. What else? Natural resources, general science, community, regional, Medicare. So that's this light blue one, which is that little tiny sliver down there. So yeah, there's no reason to cut any of these benefits because it costs nothing as compared with our huge military budget, which we do not need. It's bigger than any military in the world. It's bigger than all the other militaries in the world combined. And I say this because this also supports my other theory about, now that was the thing I told you about that wasn't proven, that maybe it's actually the powers that be that really are the ones that control the military and not the president. Okay, if these multinational corporations, these big weapons companies and these big, you know, all these corporations that are protecting their assets all over the world, that are, you know, paying for this huge military, why would they only care about the United States? They have interests in countries all around the world. why would they only invest in the United States military? Wouldn't it make more sense that maybe they're a world military? But that's just my theory. I'm not buying into all this New World Order crap. I'm not talking about that. But, you know, it does make you think. You never know. Anyway, that's just a theory I had. It has nothing to do with the debate, so I'm not going to go into that any further, but it's just something to make you think about. Okay, bye.